Hey everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, Super Vader 400, the brown skin human, come back at you with another anime intro video. This is just a short remade intro for my YouTube channel. Like I said in my cartoon intro, for some odd reason, one of the Sonic songs I use, what I'm made of, at least the version I use, which is the Crush 40 YouTube upload. For some odd reason, even though that song and the other uploads of that song never had a copyright, for some odd reason that one does, and I use that one a lot now since that one appears the most when I search for this song. So instead of using what I'm made of for the YouTube channels for these remade, like I said, I'm only redoing these because the copyright notices aren't a problem, but in the future, when I set this account up for monetization, when I become eligible, that will become a problem. So right now, I'm gonna use two regular songs, and the what I'm made of will be used as my outro if it's a rant. So yeah, but this is the animes. Last time I did the cartoons. This right here is the various anime intros. So with that being said, let's get started right now. Hey everybody, it's time for my review and small rant on the July 15th, really 16th edition of Toonami. Yeah, today's broadcast of Toonami was not as exciting as last week's. Yeah, firstly, it started off with the adventure. As always, Naruto and My Heroes Academia were the MVPs of the night. They were the sole MVPs of the night. Everything else was mediocre to terrible. So here we go. Here we go. You started off with My Adventures with Superman, a repeat of episode 2, which aired last week. And instead of for some odd reason, they decided, instead of having a double airing of both, a double airing of the My Adventures with Superman, they decided to remove one airing and replace it with another show, and that was FCCL. Keep forgetting how you pronounce the title of that show, but that show came on. And that show was okay, but I've never cared for it. The episode I watched was pretty good, but I've just never cared for it. And that's something that should be on Adult Swim Action, not Adult Swim Action and Adventure, not Toonami. That's not a Toonami style show. One thing I am sick of with the new Toonami, I also stopped watching Toonami for this reason, is them adding shows merely because they're anime, when the whole purpose of Toonami was an action adventure block, and one of the primary programming was anime, but it wasn't all day anime network. So yeah. Then you got One Piece, which was this episode was even weaker and more blander. This episode was even weaker than last week's episode, which that episode was brutal to watch with that annoying kid who wanted to find his father. Man. So yeah. Being Dr. Stone, he had a magnificent episode last week. It was so magnificent I didn't want to spoil myself for this week, but this week episode was weak. I'm gonna pull up the Wikipedia page now to remember what it was about. I remember what it was about, but I can't put it in words. So hold on, let me find it. Yeah, the episode was titled Ray of Despair, Ray of Hope. According to Wikipedia, the episode featured the crew send Senku, Soyuz, Kahaku, and Gen to find the islanders. Ryusai finds Suka stored away on the ship. Ukyo and Jinryu find statues underwater and realize they couldn't be from the petrification event 37 years ago, since the island was uninhabited before the astronauts arrived. I remember something about that from the episode. So the statues were petrified much later. Losing radio contact. I remember this. Soyuz and Jin find everyone on board petrified into statues, except for Sukiya, who were usually saved by throwing her overboard. The shock caused Soyuz to remember he and his parents left the island to escape something. Finding evidence of forging Senku and Jin using forges and for his innocent psychological profile to determine it's a young girl of average height with dark hair who lives by the mountains. They soon spot the girl Amaryllis and determine from her conversation she is engaged to marry an anonymous master who uses petrification. I don't remember that. Senku openly approaches Amaryllis, who is amazed to see other people. A sudden commotion takes them to Amaryllis' village, where a mob plans to rebel against the master. For their own safety, Senku incapacitates them with the Chlorostone. I think I remember something like that, aka World War I tear gas. I definitely remember that. Seeing Senku's sorcery, Amaryllis begs them to defeat the master in exchange for the secret of petrification. So, episode was okay, but it just was nowhere near exciting as last week. Despite how awesome Wikipedia makes the episode sound, it just wasn't as exciting. Then we got Naruto Shippuden. Naruto Shippuden, phenomenal episode. Only problem I have is that life moves faster when you're having fun, and that was ever apparent when watching this episode of Naruto Shippuden. This was season 20, episode 33. This is still part of the Shinobi War arc where Zetsu and Mamoru Uchiha cast the group into an infinite Tsukuyomi, and everyone is dealing with their own dream and nightmare sequence inside the infinite Tsukuyomi. And this infinite Tsukuyomi in this episode, the Anbu are targeting Naruto, and Neji does battle with Anko. Who blocks her snakes with his 8 trigrams palm rotation maneuver, and then Shikamaru in a rare romance, in a rare friendship moment with Naruto, Shikamaru chooses to stay behind to hold off the enemy from Naruto, while Naruto escapes to find Sasuke, because Shikamaru doesn't let Naruto. Shikamaru claims he never let Naruto know this, but he's been paying attention to Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry for a long time, and he believes that if anyone can bring Sasuke back from the darkness and rescue him, it is Naruto. And Naruto puts his faith in Shikamaru and goes to find Sasuke. He then finds Sasuke. He then finds Sasuke with Orochimaru, who Sasuke approaches Orochimaru about power, as he wants the power to bring the world to his knees, Naruto approaches Sasuke and tells Sasuke he's taking him back to the village, and Sasuke mocks him, saying, "What is a loser like you gonna do? Loser like you gonna do?" And Sasuke Naruto once again repeats the words from their first fight in Naruto Part 1 at the valley, where he said, "I'm going to bring you back. You're going to have to break every bone in your body. Let's do it. And Naruto and Sasuke engage in a brutal battle that ends with both summoning their most powerful forms. Sasuke summoning the Demon Curse Seal, and Naruto summoning the Nine Tails. And by the way, it's based on a much earlier version of Sasuke and Naruto, as they're using the Curse Seals and Nine Tail Fox's power. Naruto is not using the Nine Tails Kurama mode, and Sasuke isn't using the Susanoo. But right before their Rasengans and Chidoris can collide with each other, Itachi jumps in the way and sacrifices himself. Sacrifices himself, saying he can't allow Sasuke's, for some odd reason. I don't remember. Right when this happens, episode just suddenly ends. Like I said, it was a phenomenal episode. I looked it up on YouTube to see what other people thought of this episode. And a lot of people claim this is definitely filler. This is definitely filler because the Shinobi War arc was so long and there were so many parts. Yeah, I can't recall it all, but I pretty sure. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember the Infinite Tsukuyomi, but I don't remember all these adventures inside the Infinite Tsukuyomi. But this episode right here was this filler episode. This filler episode had me crying. You didn't actually cry, but it almost made me want to, and it had me cheering. It had me on the edge of my seat and cheering right here. So yeah, once again, Naruto and My Heroes Academia, the GOAT. Now My Heroes Academia, another great episode. This was a great follow up to last week's episode. Last week's episode was so awesome. Even though I could have spoiled myself to read or went online and watched to see what happened next. No, I liked it so much. I liked the episode so much. I liked the episode so much, I decided, no, I'm going to wait till this week's to watch. And the episode was The Ones With Us. Of course, yeah, this episode began. This part is easy to watch. This part is easy. It's the other stuff that happens. It's the other subplots that tie in with the main plot where it becomes confusing to review. Of course, yeah, this part is easy. Upon seeing, this is Wikipedia summary. After seeing Bakugo get stabbed, Deku snaps and in an enrage, Hei's attacks Shigaraki, who uses the opportunity to catch him off guard and touch his face, starting to seal the one for all. Deku suddenly appears in the vestige world of One for All, where he faced against Shigaraki and All for One, who has begun to merge into the former's body despite his resistance. Due to being unable to move in the world, Deku is supported by Nana Shimura. All for One introduces Shigaraki to his grandmother and reveals that a part of a person's consciousness resides with the quirks factors, explaining how the One for All predecessors still reside within the quirk. Shigaraki begins to try and erode all of the One for All, as well as All for One himself, but they are repelled away by All for One's younger brother. All for One attempts to discredit Deku for his failures, but his brother defends him and for all his qualities, and he says Deku is pretty much the ultimate hero. The two re-emerge in the real world. All for One tells Shigaraki to flee so his body can adapt to the quirk. Meanwhile, the evacuation teams, this is the hard part. Meanwhile, the evacuation teams split up to aid the team fighting Shigaraki and continue the evacuation. So pretty much everyone is trying to get to where the Deku Shigaraki fight is. Najiri and Ida go with former Achocho and Suyu with the latter. The League of Gigantomachio's back observes the incoming heroes, and when she spots Ochako and Suyu, Toga leaves to comfort them. And during this, Toga, she lures. Yeah, this is the part I remember the most. Toga lures Ochako into an abandoned building and ambushes her with a knife, trying to stab her. And the episode ends with Ochako about to square off with Toga. At least that's what it looks like. And the episode suddenly ends, just like with Naruto this night. Time flies when you're having fun. So that was the issue with that fun was having fun before I could take in and process all the awesome stuff I was watching. Episode just suddenly ends. Like I said, this is all complex. I have to go online and reread the Wikipedia summaries because when it comes to My Hero Academia, I'm still on season 2. Season 1, like I said, was such an awesome introduction that it's kind of hard to watch. It's kind of hard to watch the remainder of season 2 and get caught up with the entire series because season 1 was such an awesome introduction to the series that it's hard to watch anything after. But yeah. So yeah, as always. So yeah, this has been my review and rant on Toonami. Hopefully next week's is better. But Naruto and My Hero, as always, were the GOATs, were the MVPs of shows tonight. Well, you don't want to hear the rest of them. Oh yeah, and one more thing. The short real-life superhero narration version will be in the description box below. Yeah, it's gonna be a narration. It's gonna be a narration with the costume I plan to wear in the video, with a picture of the costume I plan to wear in the video. It's not gonna be webcam because Toonami tonight wasn't exciting enough to get behind a webcam and talk. So it's gonna be a audio narration like this one, and probably that one will even be even shorter than this one was right here. We will only discuss Naruto and My Hero's Academia in that one. So yeah, the links will be in the description box below to watch that. But for now, I'm finished. You want to hear the rest of the music? Turn the video off right now. Everyone can do something special.